Hi everyone, Lady Amalthea here with day 10 and also day 11 of 31 Days of Tarot 2019. And the reason I've decided to combine this video for 2 days into one video is because the question for day 10 and day 11 are quite similar. Tarot decks you want to work with and oracle decks you want to work with more in 2019. And for me, I've got one answer, and that answer is everything. I have a number of decks. I think I worked out I've got about 8 physical tarot decks with a number of digital tarot decks and 40 possibly oracle decks. I have a few. Yes, that's true. And I actually want to work, what my plan is for 2019 is every month I pick a deck, an oracle and a tarot deck to work with. Like, for example, for the month of January, I have 2 decks from the same creators, which is the Lumina Tarot and the Connected and Free Alchemist's Oracle. And those are the ones I'm doing all my readings with. And I haven't decided what I'm picking for the rest of the year, but I plan on doing the same thing for the rest of the year. So, for example, when I use my Crystal Unicorn Tarot, I'm going to pick a unicorn deck, oracle deck to go with it. I have 2 to choose from, so that might be a bit tricky to pick which one. But what I'd really like to do is try and pick decks I haven't worked with a lot and focus on using them more, because I do have a number of decks that have been languishing in my drawers. For example, I haven't even done a reading with the Lion Strider Tarot yet, and I've had that since not last year, 2017. I got that in 2017. And the Shadowscapes Tarot, I've been using that as a study deck, so I've never done a reading with that, but I have been using that. So I do want to use as many of my decks as I can, and if I find that I don't connect with them, then it's time for them to be rehomed, because I don't want to have things for the sake of having things. I want to have things that have meaning for me. And I know the whole Marie Kondo thing is quite popular at the moment, the concept of sparking joy. I think it's a good one, having things in your home that are important to you, that give you some kind of meaning. And there's no point in having oracle decks that you don't use if you don't want them in your home. Like, yeah, like what's the point of having them? I've mentioned I'm moving soon, and I'm going to be downsizing as much as I can. I'm afraid it's not going to be as much as I'd like it to be, because I'm bad at letting things go, but that's what I'd like to try and do, to just kind of release a few things that no longer serve me and hopefully find them some new homes. I've put a message out on my Facebook saying, what do I do with clothes I no longer want, and shoes that don't work, or whatever it is. And I'm just trying to get rid of things rather than paying to ship things to the other side of the country, and then I'm going to unpack them and go, well, I don't actually need that anymore. So I'd like to try and do that before I go, which would be good, because I've moved a number of times over the years, and there are boxes that I just haven't even opened when I've moved, because I'm like, yeah, I'll deal with it later, and later has come. So yeah, if these oracle and tarot decks do not spark joy, for lack of a better term right now, I'm going to be passing them on to other people. There may be a few decks in the collection that just don't belong with me, so that's perfectly okay. So I'm definitely going to be focusing on what I have, but I'm also still going to be buying new decks, because there are too many beautiful decks out there that I want. Last Unicorn Tarot, please come to me. Oh my goodness, that's the one I need the absolute most. So I'm definitely not going to stop buying decks, but I'm going to be a bit more discerning about my deck purchases. I like to watch unboxing videos and review videos before purchasing decks these days. just instead of just being in a shop and being all like, that's nice, I'll buy that, because I've done that once or twice and ended up with a deck that just didn't really resonate with me. So yeah, I just want to be more discerning. And there's even been decks that I've thought about purchasing recently because I really like the creator of the deck and the artwork. And then I watched unboxing and I was like, you know what, that doesn't really resonate with me. Even though like the artwork's nice, but just the cards just didn't do it for me. So, and in a similar vein, I found decks that I never expected in unboxing videos and gone, you know what, that looks kind of cool, I wouldn't mind to check that out. So that's part of why I like unboxing videos. I've gone a little bit off topic, but yeah, the main gist of the video is I'm going to be working with everything in my collection as best as I can this year. Considering how many Oracle decks I have, I might maybe have to use 2 Oracle decks a month, or I'm not really sure how I'm going to get through all that, but I'll work out a way. Maybe pick a theme for a month and go, okay, I'm going to work with all my goddess decks or whatever it is. I'll get there. I'll work something out. Well, thank you so much for watching. Blessed be till next time.